Hello, my friends. Welcome to our Sunday night live broadcast. And here we are, getting closer and closer to the new year. And I have to tell you, you can experience explosive growth in your business. Some of my students already are. We still have 18 days left until the end of the month. And the opportunities for you to actually double or triple your business is still possible. Your business does not slow down in December unless you do. You can grow your business because there's plenty of people for you to talk to. Your business can explode when you talk to enough of the right people. So how do you expect to end up the year in your business? Only 18 days to go, and there are boatloads of people waiting, absolutely waiting to talk to you about your business. Now, we have been releasing, for those of you that are old students, we are releasing some new material, our network marketing texting scripts that close more sales, our how network marketers catch whales, and the pandemic strategies and scripts. The pandemic strategies and scripts are already in our archives for those of you that are in boot camp. I expect to have the middle training, how network marketers catch whales. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek tonight. And network marketing texting scripts have already been out there for those of you that are old students. We've changed the format, so it reads more like a book. Now, I love success stories, and if you can just bear with me for a moment. Todd sent me this in August. Todd enrolled 3 rock stars in a row, had 3 appointments in one day, following the strategies and scripts in this book, which has been expanded. In the original, How to Enroll a Corporate Whale, we talked about people from the business world. The new one includes all kinds of professionals, includes network marketing professionals. Then we heard from Carol. She enrolled a retail whale who knows at least 30 people. And over the weekend, on Saturday, we heard from Francisco. Now, Francisco enrolled 2 whales back in November. And he piped in on Saturday to report, I'm excited to report my 2 whales have brought in members of their teams, and they've brought in 3 other whales who are bringing in members of their teams too. Everyone's excited about how your strategies and scripts are helping them build their business on LinkedIn. You want to talk about duplication? You want to talk about having your business grow faster? Talk to people with large circles of influence. I'm not showing these things to impress you. I'm showing these to you to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. Marissa enrolled 13 people in 10 days in December. Now, we have opened up registration for our social networking boot camp for LinkedIn and Facebook. That's going to begin on January the 7th. You could register today, and you can start today. Because as soon as you register, we're going to give you access it's here somewhere. We're going to give you access to our January boot camp. And in our January boot camp, you're going to get all of these documents, plus you will have access to the recordings of the December boot camp. Our closing the sales session is Tuesday night. So you register for the January boot camp, you get the videos and the information for the December boot camp. And you all can jump into this and start bringing people into your business. A lot of changes have taken place. In Facebook and LinkedIn, and which has mandated all kinds of new material. New page layouts, new features, new text features, new mobile applications, new video features. On Tuesday night, how to close the sale before New Year's Eve. Folks, this is going to be a big one. This is, and think about it. You'll still have half a month to employ these strategies and make them work for you. We got a whole new format for our trainings. Now, in our network marketing texting scripts that close more sale, we've set it up in a book form, portrait style instead of landscape, in case we took a survey for those of you that were in the boot camp last month. And so everything is laid out for you neatly. Everything there is in a copy and paste format. We have case studies that led to sales. The black type is the prospector, the green type is the prospect, and the red type are the questions that were asked. Case studies that literally walk you through in copy and paste format. What do you say when a prospect mentions illegal pyramids? What do you say when a prospect doesn't like network marketing? What do you say when a prospect says thanks, but it's not for me? Now, in our network marketers catching whales, we have some, like I said, we've taken the material and we've merged corporate whales with whales from other professions, including the whales of network marketing. Corporate executives from over 14,500 stores that have closed. Entrepreneurs from over 100,000 businesses that have closed. And we've added network marketers looking for a new company. All of those are enclosed in our new version. And of course, in the pandemic, how to talk to people in different professions, how to find them, what to say to them. Derek brought 8 people into his business in 1 week. And Joanne, the first month she started working with me, she doubled her income. Second month, it tripled. We're also going to be introducing 2 whole new training programs, my 60-minute recruiting formula for LinkedIn and my 60-minute recruiting formula for Facebook. We were going to release another version, an updated version of my Endless Free Leads mobile program. And there were so many differences, so many changes between Facebook and LinkedIn. And folks, LinkedIn, you got to be on LinkedIn. So we're going to be sending out an email probably by the end of the week with all kinds of introductory opportunities for those of you that are students to get them at a discounted price. This is going to be your new secret weapons that will give you and your team an unfair advantage over your competition. Now, there are recruiting scripts, strategies, and tactics that only work in December. December is the only month. But the truth is, it can make your whole year. Andrea was going to quit. Absolutely going to quit network marketing. She'd spent a lot of money. She sends me this. Your system's a thing of beauty. I got 3 people on my birthday. Had an associate move up in her ranks, so she got a bonus. Like I said, she was going to quit. And now she is one of the top recruiters on her team. So, Hanukkah started on last Thursday. It's going to end on Friday. We've got small holidays like National Cocoa Day. And we've got Christmas, we've got Kwanzaa, and we've got New Year's Eve. And whenever a holiday comes up, you have the opportunity to use gifts, moving images, to communicate with people. When you use our holiday strategies and scripts, you can take advantage of Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day to restart conversations with prospects, people that you've been talking to before, or to start new ones. Every holiday is an opportunity for you to re-engage people that you want to talk to. On Tuesday night, we're going to introduce our New Year's resolution strategies, as well as our New Year's resolution strategies and goals for 2020. It took Patty from her initial invitation to the actual enrollment 6 days back and forth, less than an hour of talking to someone. Now, a perfect storm of opportunity is here for all of you. It started with the spread of COVID-19 back in February. Stores have been closed. A huge wave of people are jumping full-time into network marketing because of LinkedIn. Part-time network marketers are jumping full-time into it, and full-time network marketers are watching their business grow faster than ever before. Like I said, if you're not on LinkedIn, as soon as we get off this webinar, you need to go over there and set up an account. LinkedIn is no longer a secret. They just released their third quarter numbers, and they have grown by 16 million professionals. So now they're up to 722 million professional users. So for those of you that are new, and you're here for the first time and you're saying to yourself, who is this guy? Why should you listen to me? Well, the truth is, in the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula and a methodology that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Since then, I've trained or shared the formula and the methodology with hundreds of thousands of network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. What I'm teaching you is fast, it's easy, and it duplicates like crazy. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you they owe their success to my simple 4-step formula. They follow it to the letter on LinkedIn and Facebook, and they teach it to everyone that comes into their business. As a result, they have fast-growing teams of excited distributors that follow the formula because it enables everyone to enroll new distributors and customers in less than an hour or two a day. The simplicity and ease of teaching the formula to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that drives excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. The formula is timeless. Back in the AOL days, people didn't use their name. You only had 600 characters. There were 36 million people on AOL. No names, no picture, limited personal information, and yet people made millions of dollars back in the AOL days following my formula. Today, with LinkedIn, you've got 722 million professionals, 2.7 billion people on Facebook. You've got names, pictures, unlimited details. The process, folks, is like learning to dance. In 4 simple steps, everyone can create a new LinkedIn and a Facebook profile page, instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, close a sale in less than an hour a day, and then teach the steps to your team and become a top earner in your business. These 4 steps are simple to follow. They're easy to teach. Once your profile is created, it's connect, communicate, and close. Connect, communicate, and close. They can be immediately duplicated by everyone you bring into your business. Even a caveman can do it. Now, these moving images you're looking at are called GIFs, G-I-F. And as a result of expanded bandwidth, when you start using GIFs to communicate with your prospects, you're not going to believe how responsive they're going to be. LinkedIn and my 4-step formula will enable you to break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer, which is not having qualified prospects to talk to. It will put you and members of your team on the road to success, because never before have so many people wanted to make money from home with a home-based business and get into network marketing. Now, most people don't realize it, but you're invisible on LinkedIn. And people can't see your posts. People can't see what you're doing. So as a result, people aren't getting results. And you need to open up your settings. You need to make yourself visible. We're going to look at some of your profiles tonight. And we'll point out, some of you are going to be surprised that nobody can see you. A visible profile can help you build your business faster, connect you to more people than you know, help you talk to perfect prospects everywhere in the world. So you have to adjust your profile settings so people can see it. Your LinkedIn profile is being looked at by other people right now. How well does it reflect on you and your business? So you can go from invisible to invincible. Go from frustrated to successful. You see, there's an easy way to build your business and there's a hard way. I'm going to teach you the easy way. Create, connect, communicate, and close. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there teaching things like set up a funnel, set up a capture page, set up a blog. Think about it. When you bring somebody into your business, if they had to set up a funnel, blog, or a web page, it's going to take them time to get going. You can take your existing profile, go to work, connect with people you're already connected to. When somebody starts talking to you about things like funnels, like advertising, like capture pages, like traffic, costs you money, it doesn't duplicate. Bring somebody into your business, get them to open up their settings, get them to do a few simple things, and they will start talking to people they're already connected to. And lo and behold, they'll bring some people into their business. And it duplicates very, very quickly. If somebody's trying to talk to you about advertising, buying leads, or traffic, that's the hard way, and all it's going to do is cost you money. Most people, unfortunately, are doing it the hard way. When you come out of boot camp, you're going to be a social media expert. You're going to know more than 90% of the people out there that call themselves social media experts. You see, building a business isn't hard because leads are free. 722 million professional users on LinkedIn, and you have enough information that you could read about their profile to pick out the people with laser-like efficiency who would absolutely be interested in talking to you about your business. All you need is a simple profile page, the LinkedIn phone app, and an hour or two a day, and you could be bringing in customers, you could be bringing in business builders. So my gift to all of you was a free download, my universal profile checklist. If you didn't pick it up, I gave you the link in the chat window, maxsteingart.com/profile giveaway. This is the definitive guide to creating LinkedIn and Facebook profiles that will enable you to attract cream of the crop, perfect prospects to you, regardless of what business you're selling. It's going to enable you to optimize your profile for maximum visibility to everyone on LinkedIn and Facebook, as well as on the search engines. You'll easily make valuable connections to build your business faster. You can avoid making the common mistakes that will kill your business. Again, maxsteingart.com/profile giveaway. You never get a second chance to make a great first impression. So before you do anything on LinkedIn, you must ensure you have got a great profile that everyone can see. It must look professional and be optimized so everyone that sees it will want to contact you. It must make you irresistible to your target audience when contacting strangers, so they'll eagerly accept your connection requests, and it must ensure that you can be easily found in the search results when potential prospects are searching for someone like you. Again, maxsteingart.com/profile giveaway. When you follow my 4 steps to the letter, they will produce great results for you no matter what you're selling. Connect with perfect prospects and close more sales with the people that you know or with total strangers on a daily basis. Folks, you are right in the middle of a tidal wave of business. Now, social networks are a great source of free leads. I was talking to somebody the other day who was telling me about Instagram, how the top leaders in the company, in their company, 26 years old, are building their business on Instagram. And we took a look at the profiles, and I chuckled. I said, you know, He looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he won Mr. Universe, and she looked like a Victoria's Secret model. Not duplicatable. Facebook and LinkedIn are duplicatable. See, any social network is a great source of free leads, and they're all competing for your attention. But Facebook and LinkedIn are the best. They're constantly changing, and you can count on me to ensure that you're up on the latest changes. There are 4 things that make a social network great for prospecting and recruiting. I want you to think about these for a minute, because when you understand what they are, you'll understand why you need to be on LinkedIn. 4 things. First, the profiles. The profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a good prospect in advance of making the connection. On LinkedIn, you've got their work resume. Then we have the texting system to communicate directly and privately with other users on the network. Now, the texting features have evolved to where now you can share videos, GIFs, and emojis. And both Facebook and LinkedIn have the best texting features, and in both examples, LinkedIn is better than Facebook. A searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword advanced searching components to prospect and recruit cream of the crop prospects according to their specific demographics. And finally, and by the way, nothing beats LinkedIn. And finally, the ability to create or share videos that will attract perfect prospects and give you immediate credibility, so you can position yourself as an expert and dominate any niche market. Today, you've got a Facebook Live, you got a LinkedIn Live. And not only do LinkedIn and Facebook have all 4 of these features, they're the best social networks to build your business on because they give you easier direct access to the most people. But today, LinkedIn is better than Facebook. So remember, leads are free. Leads are free. Now, LinkedIn makes it easier to find the people that would be successful in your business, connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll them. And with so many people worldwide being forced out of work because of COVID-19, everyone is looking for a way to work from home, and you've got the opportunity that provides a solution for them. There's a perfect storm. It applies to corporate executives from more than 14,500 stores. JCPenney, Pier 1, GNC, The Gap, Victoria's Secret, Macy's, Men's Warehouse. I'm going to flip back over to LinkedIn. Now I can come up here and I can do a search. JCPenney. All right. So we go over here to people, and you have 134,000 people on LinkedIn that are connected to JCPenney's. He's a general manager. She's a general manager. Let's look at Mackenzie or Andrea. All right. This woman has worked for JCPenney for almost 32 years. Lost her business. Lost her job. 135,000 people to talk to. Look at all the stores that are closing and look at the numbers of people that are available for you to talk to. Steinmart, Art Van Furniture, The Gap, closing 232 stores. Office Depot, 90 stores. Look at the number of people that you can connect with on LinkedIn that work for these stores. Party City, 556,000 people work for 21 stores. So you do a search. The general population is 722,000. 6.9 million people are looking. 992,000 are looking for an opportunity. 1.4 million are looking for opportunities. 775,000 are looking for a new career. It's like reaching into a bowl and pulling out a piece of candy. LinkedIn search is going to enable you. It's radically different now. They've changed it up. And then we have aspiring top earning network marketers, because companies are going out of business. Youngevity pulled out of the network marketing business model at the beginning of March. Mary Kay pulled out of 2 countries 2 days later. Univera bailed out of network marketing at the beginning of October. Now, the fastest way to become a top earner in your business is to enroll someone with a large circle of influence, often referred to as a whale or a network marketing superstar. Top earner network marketers in your business are constantly looking for whales. Anyone, even you, can catch a whale or a rock star when you know where to find them, how to connect with them, and how to bring them into your business. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bypass some of these testimonials, and I want to get to looking at some of your profiles. Okay, now there's a secret back door that will enable you to connect with people that are outside your network. See, LinkedIn lets you easily connect with people you know, but they want to charge you to connect with the people you don't know unless you have their email address. The secret back door makes it possible to connect with people with large circles of influence, makes it easier to communicate with them, and makes it possible to close more sales in less time. Now, Carol advanced 3 ranks in a row every month. She sent me this. She made 10 presentations, enrolled 8 customers in 6 days. That's an 80% closing ratio. I could bring up all of these different success stories, and the truth is that there's nothing that these people did that you can't do. Clyde made a post the week before the Memorial Day weekend. Had 55 people respond, and he started talking to them, and he enrolled 5 people in 1 day. Create a page, connect with the people you know, the friends of your friends, strangers that you want to know, and then communicate with them, talk to them. Talk to people at your convenience. Identify perfect prospects by what you see on their profile. Qualify them by asking questions, discover what their problems and needs are, and close the people that need what you have. Now, LinkedIn also has some new secret weapons, and we're talking about video. Now, we've been talking about LinkedIn and video all year. Everybody loves video. Now, these new video and texting tactics are going to produce immediate results for you. There's an old LinkedIn, from what I'm guessing, I haven't seen any of these last week, so maybe every week. Check to see when you go into your LinkedIn account if you have the dark toolbar. That's the old LinkedIn. If you have the white toolbar, I'm about ready to drop talking about the old one because everyone that I've worked with has the new one. LinkedIn's posting feature now includes video. And now we have LinkedIn Live. Just like Facebook. Now, if you know who the whales and rock stars that are looking for their next opportunity are, simply by reading their page, they're easier to find on LinkedIn than anywhere else. Knowing your target audience and understanding how to find them will enable you to increase the number of people you can talk to every day. And remember, the more people you talk to about the business, the more you can expect to close. The people you want to talk to on LinkedIn and Facebook are going to fall into 3 categories. The people you're connected to and you actually know them. The people you're connected to but you don't know them at all. And finally, the people you're not connected to that you want to know. And the more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. The key to success in your business on LinkedIn and Facebook is to first realize that a certain percentage of the people on them are predisposed, eager, ready, and willing to talk to you, buy your products, or get into business with you. When you talk to unqualified prospects, you're just wasting your time. You could be talking to qualified prospects, but if you're not asking the right questions, you're wasting your time. You need to filter your qualified prospects by asking the right questions, you'll close more sales. See, if you know in advance that someone's a perfect prospect for what you're selling by the contents of their profile, and you develop a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you're going to sell to more people and you're going to build your business faster. Instead of wasting time reaching out to a bunch of people who will never buy your products, there are simple ways to find and perfect ways and means of attracting the people who want to buy your products on LinkedIn, Facebook too, before they're contacted by your competitors and they buy from them instead. Now, the LinkedIn search has dramatically changed. They're radically different. So now we can locate whales, rock stars, cream of the crop professionals that would love to start a business from home so they can begin earning money during these troubling times. You connect with people in any part of the world you wish to expand your business. By their job title, by the type of business they work for, by the name of the company they work for, by their industry, by their location, by country, state, city, distance by zip code. And when we do keyword searches for people, LinkedIn is going to recommend other keywords. So these are the numbers, the general numbers of people that are searching and looking. Now, we did a search for fitness. We got 6.9 million people. 45 days later, it was up to 7.4 million. Look at how these numbers have increased in 45 days. Search for them by country. LinkedIn has groups just like Facebook. Again, look at these numbers. Servers, waitresses, waiters, bartenders, hostesses, chefs. Now, let me just point something out to you, okay? Come back over here to LinkedIn. If we did a search, right now we know we were looking for people that serve, servers, waiters, waitresses. Come over here to people. You got 10,600,000. Somewhere on their profile, they were servers. Now, the only thing is you got some people in the computer world that have servers, so I'm sure they're computer-related people too. All right, so you got servers. Now, if we went, now this is all on LinkedIn. If we went over here and we did a search for looking for opportunity, all right, and then we typed in server, we have 72,000. Now, they just shut down California. All right? So let's take looking for opportunity out. And let's do a search for California. So there's 483,000 servers. Now they're all out of work. They're all out of work. Throw in Oregon, throw in Washington State, throw in any area that has shut things down. Restaurant managers. There are 10 professions with the highest burnout rate. Look at these numbers. Doctors are number one. Number two are nurses. Number three are social workers. Who needs to buy leads? Teachers are number four. School principals are number five. Attorneys are number six. Police officers are number seven. Public accounts are number eight. Fast food employees are number 9. Retail salespeople, number 10. And then coaches, all kinds of coaches. Virtual assistants, social media experts. Not using LinkedIn, my friends, is like trying to build your business on a rotary phone. Not using LinkedIn is like going hunting for big game with a slingshot instead of a rifle. Not using LinkedIn is like trying to start a fire by rubbing two sticks together instead of using a cigarette lighter. Now, we gave everybody in boot camp 6 simple actions that produce immediate results. One of them was wish someone a happy holiday. So now we got Christmas, Happy New Year. Clyde made 1 post, enrolled 5 people in his business. Glenn just signed up 3 people, have 5 more looking at the business. It's only Thursday. Patty, within 24 hours of her first coaching session, she had 5 people looking at her business. 48 hours later, she signed one of them up. Marjorie makes a post, has 56 comments, 5 booked appointments. Folks, if you're one of the millions of network marketers who, for any reason, are afraid of LinkedIn, intimidated by it, refuse to use it, or don't want to pay for it, get over it. I guarantee that when you devote some time to building your business on LinkedIn, it's going to become your favorite social network. But I got to warn you, if you think you're addicted to being on Facebook, you're going to find LinkedIn to be even more addicting. It's better than Facebook, better than Instagram, better than YouTube, better than Twitter. LinkedIn is number 1. Even though they only have 722,000 professionals. So, how big is your business right now? How many customers do you have? How many business builders do you have? How big would you like it to be on New Year's Eve in the next 18 days? How fast your business is going to grow by the end of the year is going to be determined by 4 things. The number of people you talk to about your business between now and the end of each month, or the end of the year. The number of people you enroll, the number of people that the people you enroll know, and what you do to ensure maximum duplication and growth. So what do you want to be doing on New Year's Eve? Celebrating? Maybe rank advanced? Or are you going to be having a pity party? Or are you going to be opening up the champagne and doing a happy dance? If you're not having the results you want on Facebook and LinkedIn, the reasons are easy to identify and simple to fix. It's either the contents and visibility of your profile, the people you're trying to talk to, what you're saying to people, you're introducing your business too soon, or you're not qualifying your prospect. So grab our universal profile checklist. And like I said, we just opened up registration for boot camp in January. At the end of our January, we have our 2-day top earner retreat. And then there's personal coaching. This is for people that want to go faster. I put a link in there. Go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code GOBIGFAST. You can register for boot camp for $98. Boot camp starts on the 7th of January. As soon as you register, I mean, think about it. You get half of December to go to work. A better deal is our 2-day top earner retreat, our 90-day game plan, and a seat in the December boot camp. Go to maxsteingart.com/retreat combo. I put it in the link. There's going to be 2 days where you're going to master the online and offline secrets of network marketing millionaires. And finally, we have personal coaching for those of you that really want to go fast. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look in the question box. All right, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here. And let's look at some of the folks that are here. So let's pull up Clark. So Clark, do you see yourself? Because these are your two options. Clark, are you one of those two?
Yeah, the first one.
The first one. Okay, so you need to go up and kind of clean up your URL. Let's see, contact information. All right, so there's some things on here that you could do to open yourself up. And you're a television director.
I have to admit, I haven't done much with LinkedIn after I set up the profile.
But that's all right. When did you set it up?
2 years ago at least.
Yeah, I remember when they first came out. It was like a repository for resume. But the interesting thing is, Clark, that once you start putting, once you fill in the spaces, you'll start hearing from people you used to work with. Okay, so you're a TV director and you've been doing this for, 6 years. Let me ask you a question. Were you ever in the service?
No.
Okay. Well, you want to look at this like a resume, all right? And anything that you've done is going to link you to other people in the same field. So what did you do before you were a TV director?
I've been a TV director actually for 30 years.
Ah, okay. So you could list the different places you worked as a TV director. But that and now of course I'm assuming that you're also involved in some kind of a network marketing company.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a separate entry for the network marketing company without giving the name. Okay, so let's say, for example, what company are you with?
Melaleuca.
Okay. And how long have you been with them?
Pretty long time, but I haven't really had any results.
Okay. All right. So listen, see, everybody's got a story. So you've been a customer for years. You love the products. And now you want to build a business. And the thing is that it's only been about 2 years that they finally got around to being a social media friendly company. So that's your hook when you're talking. I've been with this company for 30 years, love the products, and recently they opened up a policy for social media. Now I'm building my business in an hour or two a day. Now, as a TV director, there are all kinds of people that would naturally be attracted to a TV director that clearly you could relate to, but by the same token, you don't have to be, really share any kind of, business synergy. If we went up here and we looked at all the actors on LinkedIn, we have 765,000 actors. And we could come back over here and we could type in actress. Now, actors and actresses are always looking for extra ways to, make money. Then we have, you want to go after people that clearly have a financial need. And so if we looked at waiters, waitresses, people whose businesses have been closed down, those would be the easy, low-hanging fruit that you could be talking to. And of course, the best thing is that you've been with the company for a long time, and you'll be able to tell folks, you've got a simple system that anybody can follow. In network marketing, historically, when you bring somebody into the business, what you do is you have them, make a list of your friends, and we're going to go call your friends up and tell you what you're doing. But there's an easier and more effective way. You're already connected to people on Facebook. You're already connected to people on LinkedIn. And so when you do a few simple things, the people you're connected to are going to notice, and they're going to go, "What's Clark? What are you up to? I mean, what are you doing?" they'll come to you. And there's a unique dynamic that revolves around you thanking someone for liking something that you did or asking a question. So you're starting a conversation based on something that they did, even though you initiated an action like change your picture. The people that go, hey, Clark, great picture. So you go back and you say, hey, thanks, I'm glad you liked the picture. It's been a couple of years since we talked. What are you doing these days? And they tell you. And that conversation evolves into a discussion about what you're doing, but you didn't start it. So as opposed to just making that list, reaching out to people, because when you reach out to people you haven't talked to in a while, unless there's some kind of an activity connected to it, people are going, uh-oh, why is he contacting me? What's he trying to sell me this time? And so you lose all of that. Then when you help people, bring people into the business, and you get them going quicker, it changes. Like I said, it gets them more excited. You could literally make 100 new connections a day. You just need the profile guide, that link that we gave everybody, has directions on how to really clean up your pages, make yourself visible. And so you've been with the company a long time, and now that the company has changed, you have an easy opportunity to start, building, stop building the business. I put links in there to our January boot camp. So if you, our goal is to, let's face it, you bring 2 people in a week, you help them get 8 customers, and it's $1,000. It's a now, of course, that you're social media friendly, it's a big difference. So look forward to hearing from you, helping you. Let me scroll down a little bit, and what I'm going to do here. I'll pop you over a connection request so we can be connected. Keija, we don't do conversations on these Sunday night deals. Jump on our account on any of our Ask Max sessions. And let's see. Now, most of these other names I recognize. Oh, here's one I don't. And Scotty, I'm going to guess this is you.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and okay, so Scotty, you were in the Air Force.
Yes.
And so anybody that was in the military service, that immediately connects you to anybody else that's in the military service. So we could come up here, and in looking at your profile, let's see. I want to look at your contact information. All right, so you need to open up your settings, make yourself a little bit more visible. But if we went up here and we did a search for U.S. Air Force, So you have roughly, under people, you have 850,000 people on LinkedIn that were in the Air Force or are in the Air Force. Now, we could come up here and we could say, show me all people in the Air Force retired. You got 80,000. Come up here, show me all the people in the Air Force that are veterans. You got another 75,000. Or show me all the people in the Air Force that are transitioning out of the Air Force. You got another 16,000. Now, you're in the Air Force. You could literally go out and start connecting with people in the Army, the Navy, the Marines. There's, literally no limit to the people that you could be talking to. So, Scotty, what are you selling? What business are you in?
With Isagenix.
Okay. Now, how long have you been with them?
Actually, I was with them for about 4 years, and then I got away from it, actually, and just been back about a month now.
Okay. Well, now, okay. So, you guys have a great program. You plus 2, them plus 2. And so your goal would be to bring 2 people into the business every week, which you could do in about 2 hours, about an hour to 2 hours a day. And if you bring 2 people in 1 week, you get a double bonus, or you get an extra bonus. So now, here's the thing. Helping entrepreneurs or would-be entrepreneurs reach their health and financial goals. Social networking law number 1 says what people see on their profile is what they expect you want to talk about. So if you were going to reach out to folks, or if you were looking to reach out to people to start a conversation, when people read this, they're going to go, not so sure. I mean, what are you trying to sell me? I was at, I guess it was 3 years ago, 2017. I've worked with a lot of the leaders in Isagenix over the last 14 years. I've helped 60 people become $1 million earners in the company. I was out at their convention in Vegas in 2017, and I was doing trainings for 2 leadership groups, and they had a breakout session with social media, and they had about 7 or 8 of their social media superstars on stage giving advice about Facebook. And everybody was coming over to me. It's like, Max, how come nobody's talking about LinkedIn? And I kind of chuckled. I said, think about it. You know that you could go on LinkedIn anytime. If the company's having a ISA University event in Atlanta, you could go on LinkedIn and find personal trainers or massage therapists or chiropractors within 15 miles of where the event's going to take place. You're not going to get up on stage and tell people how to do that. They're your competition. So, company has gone through some changes. They acquired Zija at the beginning of the year, and anyway, my suggestion is pick up the profile guide. You can jump into the next boot camp. Our goal is to, your goal would be to reach out and talk to 20 people a day. Now, if we turn around and look at, so now you've worked for some pretty large companies. So now I understand Boeing is moving, is relocating. One of my students is having a killing recruiting Boeing people. So if you come up here and you do a search for Boeing, And you're going to find you have 402,000 people on LinkedIn that work for Boeing. And if you did a search for location, and we did Washington State, okay? So here you've got 87,000 people that work at Boeing in Washington. And so you got the executives that they come up first. That kind of intimidates a lot of people. And then you go down a little further and you'll start getting people. Now here's somebody that works for Boeing, but clearly they're in network marketing because they're a health and wellness enthusiast. But notice you can't see their pictures. So people don't realize that unless you change your settings, and by the way, folks, I want to remind all of you, go check out your settings and go down to communication and check read receipts. See, they did it again. Look at this. Look at this. All right? I'm going to communications, messaging, read receipts, and typing indicators. They turned it off. Every 2 or 3 days I'm coming back here, they're turning it off. You got to turn it on. Have no idea why they're doing that. So you want to go in there and check yours. Because if it's on, you can see when people read what you're doing. You can see when people are typing. That's interesting. So again, check your settings, folks. Let's look down here a little bit. Hey, they're doing it to me. They're doing it to you. Okay? Again, I want to congratulate Francisco. Enrolled 2 whales that brought in members of their teams, and they brought in 3 other whales. You all head down the same road, folks. You all have the same wonderful, easy access to people. Now, we're going to be back tomorrow at 9 a.m., 4 p.m., 10 p.m. Boot camp starts on Tuesday night at 9 o'clock when you register for the January boot camp. Okay, what that's going to do is that's going to give you immediate access to the December boot camp, which means you don't have to wait until January the 7th to get started with this. So again, I put the links in the chat window. The last link is you can pick up the profile giveaway. You got the second link is for our January boot camp plus our 2-day top earner retreat. So at the end of the day, your business does not have to slow down between now and the end of the year. Some of you can actually rank advance before the end of the year. Anybody else have any questions? All right, again, I want to congratulate Carol, who enrolled a retail rail, and I want to congratulate Francisco, who enrolled 2 whales in November. They brought in 3 whales. His business is kicking it. And again, you're all head down the same road. Whether they're whales, whether they're military vets, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is you have easy access to people that you would absolutely enjoy talking to. So until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless. Howard never liked Facebook. He did it on MySpace and he did it on LinkedIn. But yeah, 11 months after he started, he got his first six-figure check. Great guy, very, very smart. He passed away, I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But he got to a point in time, when you're making six figures a month, he finally decided, I don't want to work so hard. So he brought his son and his daughter-in-law into the business, and he just took the money. He took the money and he started buying these, what do they call them? These storage places. People go in, they put their stuff in storage.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and then when they stop paying their bills, he ended up with the contents. So he was having a blast with that. But yeah, he great guy, and yeah, it's I haven't thought about Howard in some time, but yeah, he passed away. He's hey, great guy. Well, and you were in the same boot camp that he was in, so yeah, he started, I think, in February of 2000, and it was February 2010, and by November he was making six figures. It's just it just, like I said, Harry, it's gotten better. I'm glad you're here. I look forward to working with you, and you won't have to work as hard as Howard. You won't have to work as hard as Howard did. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back.